Hello everyone and welcome back to another brand new video. Today we're going to be going over the most recent episode of Pokemon Horizons, and we're going to be continuing on with the case in Mod Nevera for Roy's second Terastal Test. So if you guys remember the last episode, Roy battled Ryme, but he lost the battle. But even though he lost, he did not pass his test, even though in the past we saw that Liko and Dot could lose battles but still pass their tests. We know that losing does not mean that you fail, but Roy failed his test because of the fact that he and Fuecoco were not in sync. And so this episode, we pretty much focus on them training in the first half of the episode to prepare for their rematch, and then the second half of the episode is the battle. So right away, this episode I think was paced much better than last week. They didn't just wait until the last 5 minutes to get to the actual battle, and we actually had some meaningful things going on in the beginning with all the training with Roy, Nimona, Dot, and Liko. So that was all really nice to see. And we also got even a little flashback where we finally see Roy's parents, and we see why he enjoys singing so much, because his parents used to sing with him. And it seems like the reason why he stays with his grandfather is because his parents drive and transport cargo on a cargo ship, and so Roy was left behind with his grandfather while his parents went off to do their jobs, which is understandable. We've seen scenarios like this, similar to this before. So yeah, it seems like they're singing all together is why Roy likes it so much, and that's why he really found an attachment to Fuecoco, because it also likes to sing. And so that's really nice. I'm glad we got to see a bit of Roy's backstory. I've been really wondering why they hadn't showed his parents yet, but now we can see why. It seems that they're off at their jobs. So all that's really nice to see. So again, I like that we got to see a bit of backstory with Roy along with his training. And so moving on toward the actual battle, everything felt a lot more meaningful. So in the battle itself, it was much better than previously because things were a lot more in Roy's favor. We can see that Fuecoco really learned from last time, and Roy as well, and that they were able to really take on Toxtricity and counter its main strategy of attacking. And in this time, we actually saw Ryme terastalize. Last time she didn't even need to terastalize, but this time she did. And the entire battle, again, Fuecoco was singing to himself, and even the audience and everyone started singing along with him and Roy. And that was just really nice to see everyone coming together to support them. And in the end, we got to see Roy and Fuecoco actually defeat Ryme and Toxtricity this time, which I was really happy about. I was going to be really disappointed if they had him lose twice, but this time he was going to pass the test. I thought at least he should win this time around, which I'm glad that he did. So I'm really glad to see that. I'm really glad that Roy has been doing better at battles. It's been great to see him grow over the series. He started out being really poor at battling, but now we've seen him start to get much better, and Fuecoco be more competent in battle. So that's all really nice to see. So I really did enjoy this episode more than last week. I do wish last week again could have been better, and I do wish we could have had a battle where Kilowattrel actually does a bit more, but I see that the point of this was mainly to focus on Fuecoco and Roy again. But as I've said many times before, I really do think that the characters, the kids and their starters have gotten more than enough bonding episodes. I feel like I'd like to see them do more with their other Pokemon, but I guess this was good after what happened last week, so I think that it was okay, and I'm excited to see what happens next week as we move into Liko battling against Grusha. So you guys can let me know in the comments what you thought of this episode, if you enjoyed it, and you guys can let me know if you're excited for next week. I will see you all next time. Thank you!